Melissa. Long time no see. I tracked down your place. Huh? Wait, Nadia? You tracked down my home? Hold on. Well, it has been 7 whole years, after all. You gave me quite a hard time finding you. You hid yourself pretty well, Melissa. What do you want after all this time? Do you have any idea how much trouble you caused me and my brother? We had to leave the hometown where we were born and raised. We'd finally settled into where we live now, and we're living in peace. And now you're going on about tracking down my home? Just stay out of our lives already. Oh my. Isn't this all your brother's fault for turning down my confession in the first place? He was the best looking guy in school, and I was willing to date him since he was on my level, and he had the nerve to reject me. Pretty cocky for some orphan. People that impertinent need to disappear from my sight. So that's it. You went around telling everyone that Kevin confessed to you, got rejected, and turned into a stalker out of spite. The complete opposite of what actually happened. That's right. Me getting dumped by a guy? That would be nothing but a disgrace. And naturally, everyone believed the daughter of a company president over you. So I successfully ran you and Kevin out of town. If you're so relieved that you got rid of us, then just leave it at that and let us be. Oh, come on. Your childhood friend went out of her way to reach out to you like this. Be more grateful. I don't know what you're after, but I am not the person I used to be. Well, don't assume your daughter of a company president title works anytime, anywhere. Oh, is that so? Well, it's already too late anyway. Huh? What is it? Your boyfriend? I'll be taking him. What? What boyfriend? I don't have anyone like that. Yeah, right, liar. I know full well you're living with your boyfriend in Unit 305 of that apartment building. What? While you were off at work, I slept with him in your bedroom. So basically, you're all washed up now. How? See, it turns out my dad's company is opening a branch office in this city. I got assigned as the branch manager there, so I moved here. And on my very first day off, I spotted you. I tailed you and pinned down your current address. What is wrong with you? Well, I had errands that day, so I just stopped at figuring out the address. But when I went back another day, that's when I found out you were living with a hot guy. I don't know anything about a boyfriend or living together, but if that's how it is, I'll just move out right away. Excuse me? I don't want anything to do with you. Aww, and I just found you too. Come be my toy again. Not on your life. Kevin, sorry for the sudden call. Can I come over and stay the night, like, right now?
Huh? Sis? What's going on?
Well, Nadia found out my address.
Seriously?
She's gotten even more persistent, and she was spouting all this nonsense. I've got a bad feeling that I'm about to get dragged into something dangerous. I'll pack fast and grab a cab straight over to your place. Just let me take shelter for now.
Got it. Be careful getting here. Hey, sis, are you in the cab yet?
Yeah, I'm in the cab now.
Okay, change your destination to Amber's place.
Huh? Amber's?
She's got an idea, so for now just tell the driver to change the destination, and if the fare comes up short, Amber says she'll cover it.
Money's fine, but okay. I just told the driver to change. So why Amber's?
Amber happened to be over at my apartment, and when I told her your situation, she pointed out that your only relative's place, your brother's, is exactly the first spot a stalker would check. So she said you should come to her house for now.
No, I couldn't. Just because she's your fiancé doesn't mean I can impose on her that much.
She says safety comes first. Amber adores you, sis, so she's happy to be able to help. I know it's a bit much coming from me, but please lean on her.
Okay, then thank you. I will.
Yeah, Amber's heading home right now to wait for you, sis.
Tell Amber thank you.
You got it. I'll pass it along.
Well, for all that big talk you gave me, you still haven't moved out. I asked your guy and he said you went off to work like normal this morning. Well, in that case, I'll be heating things up with him in your apartment bedroom during your work hours again today. At first it was partly to spite you, but wow, he's amazing. At this point, I'm going to steal him away for real, and I'll run you out of the town I live in all over again. Wait, Nadia? Oh my, if it isn't Melissa. I'm making love with your boyfriend again this morning. Oh, he's my boyfriend now. He says he likes me better than you, and apparently he's planning to break up with you, so brace yourself. Whose home are you in, and what exactly are you doing? Huh? I live alone right now. I've had boyfriends in the past, but never lived with one, and I've been completely single for about 2 years. Nadia, are you misunderstanding something? Trying to slip away from me like that won't work. He says it has to be me now. He's going to pack up right away and move in with me. Uh-huh. So when you get home from work, he'll already be gone. And while I'm at it, I'll spread some rumors so you can't stay in that apartment anymore. I've already started arranging the move and have no intention of going back there, so that's fine by me. Oh, is that right? How long are you going to keep up that transparent lying and bluffing, I wonder?
Hey, sis, I looked into that woman.
How'd it go?
Well, she's in a pretty nasty situation. Also, I figured out who the guy was that got mistaken for your boyfriend.
Ooh, impressive. Working at a PI firm and all.
Compared to Amber, our ace, I'm still a total rookie. Anyway, I'm heading over there now. Just to be safe, I'd like to meet somewhere a little away from Amber's place. Amber suggests a private room at the karaoke place along the highway. How's that?
Then let's meet there in an hour. Sound good?
Roger that.
Melissa! How's the lonely single life? Dumped by your boyfriend and kicked out of your little live-in arrangement? Having fun? Oh my, if it isn't Nadia, who pulled a spectacular compliance violation at her daddy's company and got demoted with a branch manager title. Huh? No subordinates, a branch of exactly one person, manager in name only, right? Sure enough, there was no mention anywhere on your dad's company website of a branch office existing in that area. Oh, wait! So was the plan to take out the stress and humiliation of being cornered like that on me since you happened to find me? What? How do I know all that, you mean? Well, that's a secret. What is with you? Did getting dumped by the boyfriend you were even living with drive you insane? About that boyfriend you were living with, his name wouldn't happen to be Harris, would it? It is. Oh, so I was right. What? Why bring that up now? Surely you remember your own boyfriend's name. You said Unit 305, right? That's right. Looks like you're finally ready to admit your defeat. The Unit 305 where I lived is in Building 3. Huh? Where Harris was living with his real girlfriend was Unit 305 in Building 4. What? The path leading to that complex is a bit of a maze, and every so often people mix up Building 3 and Building 4. Huh? So then... Yeah, exactly. Nadia, when you first tailed me, I'm sure you did confirm Unit 305 and Building 3. But the next time you visited the complex, you took a wrong turn and ended up in Building 4. Never realizing it, and went to Unit 305 of Building 4 and mistook Harris, the man who lives there, for my boyfriend and seduced him. That's about what happened, I'd guess. What the... You're not the least bit rattled? Nope. It was a close call, but I finished moving to a new place the other day. Huh. Seriously? Oh, but wait. You had to quit your job to do that, didn't you? If you didn't, I'd just find you again. Oh no, are you unemployed? Well, that's pretty pathetic in its own right. Serves you right. Nope, that's totally fine. How? I work from home. As long as I have a computer and an internet connection, I can work from anywhere in the country. Huh? And I'd been saving up planning to move out in a few months anyway, so the moving cost wasn't a painful expense either. If anything, the only real damage was the shock of getting a text from you after 7 years. Where are you right now? Why? Well, this time for sure, I'll drive you all the way to rock bottom. Is this really the time for that? Just hurry up and tell me. You really don't have time for this, Nadia. Huh? Well, it seems I have 2 cruel and unfortunate pieces of news to break to you. What? If you think you can bluff your way out of this, news item 1. About Harris, the guy you stole thinking he was my boyfriend. Well, apparently he has an extremely strong obsession with whatever woman he's with. Huh? The girlfriend he was living with had been struggling because she couldn't break up with him, and then you showed up. Hold on. Apparently his girlfriend was grateful to you, Nadia. I can't understand what anyone sees in a jealous, controlling freeloader who's the very definition of clingy, but thank you for taking him off my hands, is what she said. Controlling? Freeloader? She says she's moving out right away and fully intends to vanish without a trace, so the rest is up to you, apparently. What? No way. Hold on. That he's a man like that? Why didn't you tell me? Well, I only just found this out myself. There's no way I could have told you. That's awful! Well, cruel and unfortunate news item, too. So, my brother Kevin has a fiancé, and that fiancé is named Amber. Huh? Amber? You know her, right? No way. Your dad's company's parent company's... the president's daughter, Lady Amber? Well, ever since she learned 5 years ago about us siblings run out of our hometown because of you, she's been supporting us all this time. To me, now, she's honestly like a precious little sister. And Amber looks up to me like an older sister, too. And in the near future, we'll become sisters-in-law. And here you come, sauntering right up in front of us. Poor, pitiful Nadia. Pitiful? Did you say? That's right. If you'd just never messed with me here, nothing would have happened. Huh? What? You do technically hold the title of branch manager, don't you? I do. Got a problem? Well, you're not doing any work at all, though. What? There's the whole business of messing with me, but also the hours you spent fooling around with Harris, the man you mistakenly stole, were in the middle of the day. In other words, during work hours. And that got thoroughly documented. So it was reported by Amber's father, the president of the parent company, to your father's company, the subsidiary. Huh? Hey, what did you do? What am I supposed to do if I get fired? Well, you'll probably get fired. Even a demoted branch manager in name only would have had a shot at a comeback if she'd posted some kind of results, right? And you went and blew that spectacularly. So very you. Help me out here! Huh? We're childhood friends! That's more than friends, isn't it? And whose mouth is that coming out of? As if I'd pick up. We'll probably never see each other again, but enjoy your happy life with the clingy freeloader you accidentally stole. According to my brother's follow-up investigation, Nadia was fired. It seems this branch manager in name-only position had been the president's last bit of fatherly mercy. But in the end, it came out that she did no work at all, and he felt utterly betrayed. Thoroughly disillusioned, the president disowned Nadia on the spot. Meanwhile, Harris, the clingy freeloader she accidentally stole, became completely obsessed with her. Having lost anywhere to go home to, Nadia had no choice but to stay with him and to keep him satisfied and suspicion-free while she worked. She juggles several part-time jobs, all within a 200-meter radius of their cheap apartment, and supports him. On top of that, before she knew it, a marriage registration had been filed, And partly from the shock of that, she's reportedly gone gray and developed a bald spot.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Oh my god, Nancy, it totally happened again today. I was staring at Brad again and he stared back like we actually locked eyes. Well, good afternoon, Judy. Yeah, I was aware that you and my husband bumped into each other today. Oh, it was much, much more than that. We really looked into each other's souls. It was like we were tongue-kissing with our eyes. I've never felt that way with anyone else before. Uh-huh, right. If my understanding is correct, you two walked past each other on the street, exchanged good mornings, and that was it. Oh, Nancy, you really can't understand our relationship, can you? I know it might be hard for you to admit, seeing as though you're his legal wife and all, but this is love, Nancy, true love. Love isn't bound by laws or papers or customs. Right. Especially when you're talking about two of the hottest people in town. Me and him are totally out of everyone in this city's league. We're the only ones out there for each other. How wonderful for you. Well, I would kind of like to take a nap now, so bye. Huh? Wait a second, you can't take a nap now. I'm not done talking to you about me and your husband. Hey there, Brad. I hate to bother you while you're out of town, but I have a report to make. Judy is up to her usual nonsense. She messaged me again earlier and flung one delusion after another at me.
Judy? Huh. Who's Judy?
Oh, you don't remember her name? I'm talking about Sally's mom.
Oh, crap. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Looks like I have your attention now. And for the record, this is quite possibly the single most dangerous woman in our lives, so you really should try to remember her name. You might need to report her to the police one of these days.
Do I have to? I'd rather erase her from my mind completely. So yeah, what did she say to you?
She gave a very vivid and nausea-inducing description of you locking eyes with her this morning. Her words were, "It was like tongue-kissing with your eyes."
Be right back, throwing up again. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw up again.
Have you got anything left in your stomach at this point?
Mention that psychopath again, we'll find out.
Wow, you seem like you hate her even more than I do.
Well, duh, I'm the one she's stalking. Ever since they moved across the street 3 months ago, she's been constantly coming on to me. I tried going to their house to talk to her husband about it, but I found out that he's been out of state on business for the last few months. I've tried telling her every single way I can come up with to leave me alone, but she just won't take a hint.
Trust me, I know how you feel.
Do you really, though?
I'm sure it's a lot harder for you, considering you're dealing with the brunt of her obsession. But as your wife, it definitely bothers me too. And I think the best way for us to handle this is to stay calm and not to do anything too drastic, okay? With as unstable as she is, there is no telling what could set her off.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Besides, we won't have to put up with this for too much longer. Do you think you can hang on for just a little bit without losing your mind?
I guess I have no choice but to try.
Well, Nancy. The time has finally come. Are you ready to divorce Brad? Not that it matters. Ready or not, this is coming. Hello again, Judy. To what do I owe the pleasure on this fine day? I just wanted to make sure you know exactly where you stand. It's official, Nancy. Brad's heart is officially mine. Oh, this must come as a surprise to you, doesn't it? I mean, Brad is such an amazing actor. Whenever he's at home or with your family, he always puts on the perfect father routine. It's no surprise that he's managed to keep you convinced that you're his number one. But I'm sorry to say this, Nancy. Actually, I'm not sad at all to say this. I am thrilled to be saying this. It's over for you. You're done, gone, out. I have your husband's heart in the palm of my hand. You know, one of the lights in your front garden is pointed directly at our house. What? It is? Yeah, it's pretty bright too. And it's at just the right angle so that unless I keep the blinds shut, it shines right in my eyes when I sit on the couch. Could Could you turn it for me? It's the one next to the lilac bush. Oh, sorry about that. I'll take care of that right away. I'd really appreciate that. Nice talking to you, Judy. Hey, wait a second. That's not what we were talking about. You were just trying to change the subject on me. Yeah, kinda. Oh, you're so shameless. Now let's get back on topic. I've been thinking about how I'll style my hair when Brad and I get married. Uh-oh, I have a pot boiling on the stove. Can't take my eyes off it right now. We'll have to have this conversation another time. Talk to you later. What the? Hey, you're doing it again. Stop ignoring me. I am trying to tell you something about Brad and I know you're going to want to hear this. I'm going to show you once and for all that Brad is mine. Nancy! Nancy! Hey, Brad, get your barf bag ready because we need to talk about you-know-who again.
Can we not?
Nope, this time it's actually urgent. I think she's up to something, and more than just her usual shenanigans.
Oh, for the love of... How can she get any worse than she already is? God! Okay, go ahead, tell me what she said to you this time.
I think she's stepping it up a notch, like I told you. She's telling me that she officially has your heart in the palm of her hand. She opened this barrage of bizarre texts with an oddly smug tone, and she told me to get ready to divorce you.
Uh-oh, that is a bit more aggressive than usual.
And then there's the last thing she said to me. She left me with an ominous threat that she's going to show me once and for all that you're hers.
I can't imagine what could possibly be a worse outcome than me becoming hers. Like, I would definitely prefer being buried up to my shoulders, my face slathered with honey, and being devoured alive by fire ants.
Well, at the very least, I'm glad that you seem to be on the same page as I am. If she's talking so victoriously, like she's already won, then that must mean she's up to something. We'll need to keep our eyes peeled.
Oh no. Oh God, no. I think I know what she's talking about.
What happened, Brad?
Okay, so this morning I got up late and was in a big hurry, right? I left the house way later than usual. I was literally sprinting down the street toward my office, and when I turned the last corner, my briefcase smacked into a pillar and a few of my files fell out of it. Judy was in the area waiting for me to come by like she always does, and she picked them up.
Oh no, is right. What was on the pages she read?
The hotel I'm staying at and my itinerary.
Wow, that takes Bad to a whole new level. Did she get away with them?
No, I had run several steps ahead, so it took me a few seconds to get back and take them from her. She definitely had enough time to read them over, and she looked at me and said, "I'll be waiting."
Okay, well, at least she made it crystal clear what she was planning to do.
Nancy, I really can't apologize enough for this.
You're apologizing? What for? If it's for dropping your files, you don't need to worry about that. It's not a big deal. That sort of thing happens to everyone.
No, it's not that. It's just, I don't know, I've never had much luck with women, which I've told you about before. Just about the only decent woman who's ever been interested in me is you. It seems like I can only manage to attract the indecent ones like Judy. Seriously, I must have broken a couple mirrors and run across a bunch of black cats because my luck in this department is as bad as it gets. And you're the one who has to deal with it.
Oh, Brad.
I'm being for real. You coming into my life was the single best thing that's ever happened to me. It's a genuine miracle. And now, well, now you have to deal with this mess because of me.
Brad, you could have all the psycho women in the city chasing after you with knives, chainsaws, and blowtorches, and even then I'd be standing in their way, ready to take them all on. I'm your wife, through thick and thin. We made vows, remember? For better or for worse? I meant that then, and I mean it now.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Really, I can't thank you enough.
So, let's get down to business. We need to come up with a plan for what to do next.
Yeah, her finding out where my hotel is probably the worst possible thing that could happen. Who knows what she'll try to do to me?
Uh-oh, hold on just one second. It's her.
Huh? It's her! What's going on?
It's Judy. She's texting me right now. Hold on, I'm gonna see what she's saying. Good evening, Nancy. It's time for a little pop quiz. Question 1. Where do you suppose I am right this moment? Good evening, Judy. I'm not in the mood for a quiz, so just tell me the answer. Oh, you're no fun. Oh, well, I'll tell you. I'm on my way to see Brad. You are? You do know my husband left town today. He's out on business and won't be back for a few days. Oh, trust me, sweetheart, I know. And you want to know how I know? Brad showed me his schedule for the week. Oh, that. Well, according to him, he was in a hurry and bumped his briefcase on a pole. Aw, is that what he told you? That's a good cover story. But I'm afraid it was all deliberate. He wanted me to know where he was because he wanted us to finally be together. And starting tonight, your husband and I will do all the things we've been wanting to do. Is that so? It is totally so, and I'm on a bus heading to his hotel right now. You are? It shouldn't be much more than an hour before we're in each other's arms. We'll spend a hot, passionate night together, then enjoy ourselves out on the town tomorrow morning. Well, Nancy, do you see it now? I told you Brad is mine, and now I'm going to prove it to you. Enjoy your last night as a married woman, Nancy, because tomorrow morning you'll be signing divorce papers. Okay, trying not to panic. Brad, you're already at your hotel, aren't you?
Yeah, I just got there. I was about to check in. Why?
Do me a favor.
What is it?
Run.
Run?
Run for your life.
What do you mean?
No questions, just do what I say. Get all your luggage that you can carry and get out. And don't use the main entrance. Find a side door or something. Just get out of there as fast as you can. I'll call the hotel myself and explain the situation.
Okay, I'm going, but at least tell me why.
What do you think? Judy's on her way to meet you right now.
Oh, God!
She's trying to meet up with you while you're out of town so you can finally have the affair she's always wanted.
Oh, for God's sake!
So put away your phone and hurry. You just get the hell out of there for now. I'll reserve a new hotel for you and let you know when I do. Are you running yet?
Sprinting!
Hello again, Nancy. I just got to Brad's hotel, or should I say our hotel. The lovely Wildorf Hotel. This is the perfect place to make our love complete. The Wildorf Hotel? What are you talking about? Oh, didn't he tell you where he was going? I guess he's tired of the facade too. But it's true, this is where Brad and I will be staying tonight. That's odd. That's not the hotel that his company booked for him. What? Yeah, I've already checked with his office and he is definitely not staying at the Wildorf. Oh, I see. You're still holding on to the delusion. He lied to you, Nancy. He told you the wrong hotel. Nope, he did not. I know for a fact where he is because I just got the report on my computer now. You what? Why would you get a report from him? Ah, I see you didn't know about us. What? What about you? What are you talking about? Our relationship is, a bit more complicated than just husband and wife. I'm actually his direct supervisor at the company we both work at. You're what? I'm his boss. I know, this sort of relationship tends to be frowned upon these days, but we're both happy. You're joking. Get it now? He used his employee card to check in at the hotel we booked for him, and that's the report I just got. If it's during work hours, I basically know where he's at any given time. So even if he was going to have a rendezvous with you, I'd know about it right away. Not that he's interested in you at all. He always has barf bags ready when we talk about you. You are lying. I know you are. He is waiting for me at the Wildorf, just like he told me. He has to be. Well, depending on who you mean by he, you may actually be correct. What's that supposed to mean? Well, someone is waiting for you, but it's not Brad. It's your husband. What? Yep, he just texted me and said that he pulled into the parking lot at the Wildorf. This doesn't make any sense. Why do you have my husband's phone number? I actually had to jump through a few hoops to get it, so I only got in contact with him recently. The company he works for is a subsidiary of our company. It is? I had to pull a few strings, but once I explained the situation, they were kind enough to tell me where your husband was and how to contact him. Conveniently, he was staying only about a half hour away from the Waldorf. No, oh please don't tell me. That I told your husband all about how you've been desperately putting the moves on my husband? Okay, if you really don't want me to tell you that, then I won't tell you. Oh no. I think it goes without saying, but Judy's marriage with her husband faced some turbulence after that. When I spoke with her husband, he told me that she had pulled this exact same sort of thing at the last place they lived before moving across from us. He didn't seem like he was all that mad, he was mostly just exhausted with her. The next unsurprising development was that they got divorced. Thanks in part to my contributions, he had all the evidence he needed to take her to the cleaners during the divorce. She got next to nothing, and he got full custody of all their kids. After the divorce finalized, he took the kids and moved closer to his folks. Now, Judy just saw this as another opportunity to get with Brad. She came by our house, excitedly knocking on the door. But then a completely unrelated person answered it. Our company has been working on a new branch expansion out of state, and they had asked us if we'd be willing to go and head it up. Typically, they don't allow couples to work together, but they've seen how successful we are at it and thought we'd be perfect for the job. Once the neighbors told Judy about that, I guess she collapsed and started crying her eyes out on the spot.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Payne, I need to talk to you about something important. Is this a good time?
Something important? Can it wait until after I get home? I'm still at work right now.
It really can't wait. I've reached the point where I just can't take it anymore. It's urgent, and if I don't say it now, I think I'll burst. So please, just let me speak with you right now.
Can't take it anymore? What's going on? Is something wrong?
Payne, I think we need to break up.
Huh?
I want to go back to Seth, my ex. I can't continue with this engagement anymore. I need you to cancel it. I need you to set me free so I can move on and rebuild my life.
Wait, what? Are you serious? This is coming out of nowhere! Breaking up with me? Canceling the engagement? What are you talking about? We were fine just yesterday. Everything seemed normal.
No, it's not sudden. I've been thinking about this for a while now. I've realized that staying in this relationship, in this engagement, is going to make me so unhappy. If we get married, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I can't live like this anymore.
Why do you feel like this? What happened? Why didn't you say anything before we got engaged?
Well, the truth is, marrying you was never something I wanted. This whole engagement, this whole marriage thing, it was pushed onto me by my father. I never asked for any of this. They set up the arranged meeting, and I didn't have the courage to refuse. Everyone around me seemed so eager for it to happen, and I just couldn't say no. I was never into it, but the pressure kept building.
Wait a minute, hold on. But didn't you say that you were okay with the arranged meeting? Didn't you tell me that you were open to it? Your mom said you were the one who suggested it after you broke up with Seth. Are you telling me all of that was a lie?
It wasn't a lie exactly, but it was twisted. My mom lied about it, saying I wanted the arranged marriage. The truth is, I never wanted to do any of it. My dad made all the decisions. It was like a business transaction, a political marriage, not a love match. My opinion doesn't matter one bit.
But you contacted me after the arranged meeting. You were the one who said you wanted to move forward. You seemed so positive about it. You even accepted my proposal with a smile on your face, and we talked about the wedding. We chose the venue, the dress. You were involved in everything. And now just like that, you want to end it all?
It's not just that. After we started living together, I realized something wasn't right. It was like you thought you were in charge of everything. You kept lecturing me, always acting like you knew better, and I felt like you were looking down on me. I started to feel frustrated and suffocated. You've got money, but you're so cheap, it's like you never want to spend anything. And don't even get me started on the beard, the weight gain, and your stinky feet. I just can't stand it anymore.
You really feel that way? You're saying that I've been lecturing you? I didn't even know I was doing that. If I came off too harsh, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry about the beard and the weight gain and the feet. But when it comes to money, I've just been saving up for the wedding, trying to be responsible. I didn't think that was a problem.
It's not just that, it's everything. Your work schedule is always all over the place. We hardly ever spend time together, and when we do, it's never quality time. We're always rushing. You come home just to sleep, and that's it. What's the point of being married if we don't even get to enjoy each other's company? If we have kids one day, it's going to be all on me. You'll be busy with work, and I'll be stuck with everything. I'm not okay with that. I don't want to live like that.
I know my schedule is irregular and I've tried to make it work, but I'm sorry if it's causing you stress. I've been trying to balance everything, but when I proposed, you said you understood. You said you were okay with the situation. I promised I'd do better when we had kids. I told you I'd be more present. Don't you remember that? So why is it suddenly a problem now?
Because it's not just about your job. It's about the fact that I never wanted to be in this marriage in the first place. I was forced into this situation. I wasn't allowed to love freely, and I was made to break up with Seth, the one person I really cared about. I'm not going to live my life like this anymore. I have put up with it for so long, but I can't take it anymore. I want to break up with you and marry Seth. I need to be free.
You sound like a character in a tragic love story. So now I'm the villain who's separating you from your true love, right? Fine, if that's what you want, I'll agree. We'll break off the engagement and we'll stop living together. No alimony, no fighting over the house. We'll just go our separate ways. And I expect you to leave the engagement ring here.
I'm leaving everything you gave me behind, Payne. I don't need any of it. I can't believe I was with you in the first place. Trying to marry you is the biggest mistake I have ever made. It's a stain on my life. Don't ever contact me again. I want nothing to do with you.
Fine. I won't contact you again or anyone in your circle. I'll explain everything to our parents. Is that okay with you?
That's fine. I've already packed my things. I'll be leaving today, so don't try to reach out to me again. I will block your number. I don't want any part of this anymore.
I won't chase after you. If you really want to leave, then go.
Goodbye, Payne. I'm done. Payne, what is going on? What did you say to my parents? What did you do to Seth's company? You coward, tell me what exactly did you do to make all this happen?
Coward? You got some nerve calling me that? You unblock me just to yell at me like this? What's going on? Did something happen to make you act like this? All of a sudden you're accusing me of things without even letting me explain.
Don't play dumb. You must have said something to my parents. Do you have any idea what you've done? I have been completely cut off. I'm disowned. My parents said I'm never allowed to come back to their house again. Did you know that? They completely disowned me. They want nothing to do with me. This is all because of you. What exactly did you say to them? Did you manipulate them, Payne? What exactly did you tell them?
What do you think I said? I told them we ended the engagement. I also made sure they returned the money I had lent them, and I told them I would never lend them another penny again. The same goes for your ex's company. I told them everything was off. That's all I did, really. What's your problem? Why are you flipping out over something so simple?
That's all? You lent my father money and helped Seth's company too? I had no idea about any of this. But why? Why cut it off now? You can't possibly think that everything should just stop because of this. Our engagement ending and your business decisions should have nothing to do with each other. Why would you cut all that off, Payne?
You told me to stay out of your life, remember? You said you wanted nothing to do with me or anyone in my circle anymore. So I followed through on that. I made sure to stay away. I settled everything and now we're completely separated. I don't see why you're making this a bigger deal than it is. You're acting like I'm the one who's wrong here.
But to suddenly cut off the support so quickly, to demand everything back like that? It's one thing to end things, but this is too much. You are talking about over 1 million yen, Payne. It's excessive. It's unreasonable. You can't just demand that money back like this without warning. You can't do this to my family. It's because of you my father's company is going to collapse. Do you understand what you've done? The business is on the edge of bankruptcy and it's all your fault. And Seth, he's going to lose his job, Payne. He could lose everything, his position, his career, because of you. How could you be so cold? How could you do this to us? Why would you destroy everything?
Look, I didn't even want to help your father's company in the first place. The whole thing was a sinking ship. The business wasn't going anywhere. But I got involved because I was introduced to you by someone I trusted. I thought maybe it could work out. But now that our engagement is off, why should I continue to keep that support going? You told me to stay away, so I did what I had to do. Your family was just using me. I was a means to an end. It was all about money. Now I'm walking away. That's the reality of it.
You can't just pull everything away like this. This isn't fair. How could you do this to us? How could you be so heartless? This is too much, Payne. You are treating us like we're disposable, like we don't matter at all.
I'm not a saint, you know. I'm not perfect. I have my faults, but this is something I had to do. Your father came to me begging for money over and over again. And when it came to you acting like you were so high and mighty, pushing me to marry you, I was the one footing the bill. I know what you were doing, living it up with my money. You and Seth, I saw it. You went on trips to Dubai, all paid for by me, by my investments.
Wait. How do you know that?
I've been following you. I know everything. I've seen your secret social media accounts. You think I didn't notice? You thought I wouldn't figure it out? Well, I did. I saw everything. And don't think you can keep lying to me. I'm done. It's over. I'm out of your life and I'm done with all of this.
You were following me? How could you do that? How could you watch me like that? I had no idea. I didn't even know you had been spying on me. But Payne, listen to me. It wasn't like that. I never wanted any of this to happen. I didn't want the breakup. I didn't want to lose everything. But Seth, he's been threatening me. He said he'd expose all of our private photos if I didn't go back to him. I'm not lying to you, Payne. Everything I said about not wanting to be with you, it was all a lie. I never wanted to hurt you. I've always loved you. You're the only person I've ever wanted. Please believe me.
Oh? You didn't want to be with me? The same woman who called me cheap said I was too fat and that I smelled? And now you're telling me you love me? The same woman who never once believed in me, never once trusted me, suddenly wants me back? You were the one who pushed me away, remember? But now I'm supposed to believe that all that was a lie, that you only love me? You think I'm gonna fall for that?
No, that was all lies. All of it was fake. I never meant any of it. I swear, Payne, the only person I love is you. Please believe me. Let's start over. Give me one more chance to prove myself. We can fix everything. I know we can.
You've been lying this whole time. From the very beginning, it was all lies. I can't trust someone like you. Someone who lies and manipulates. I'm done with this. I'm not gonna marry someone who's been deceiving me, who can't even be honest with me. You're not worth my time.
Wait, just wait. Please, just separate the engagement from the business. Please don't pull the rug out from under my father's company or Seth's. Let's fix the personal stuff, but please don't punish everyone else for our mistakes. I am begging you, Payne. Don't do this.
No, I'm done with you and your family. I want nothing to do with you. You are the biggest mistake of my life. I regret everything. This whole engagement. It's a stain on my soul.
So that's it?
Yes, I'm done, and I'm blocking you now. Don't contact me again. Don't even think about it. Stay away from me and everyone connected to me. It's over. For good this time.
No, please don't do this.
Goodbye. After all of that, things took a drastic turn for the worse. Joy's parents' company went bankrupt, and Seth ended up getting fired from his job. It seemed like everything was crumbling for them. Seth, having nowhere else to go, decided to move into Joy's apartment, and that's when things really started to spiral. At first, Joy tried to make the best of it. She took on multiple jobs to support them both, working tirelessly to keep everything afloat. She was determined to help Seth get back on his feet, believing that with her support he would eventually get his act together. But things didn't work out that way. Seth, rather than using this time to find new work or contribute in any way, quickly slid into the role of a freeloading partner. He became a drain on Joy, relying on her to cover every expense while he did nothing to help. Despite the situation, Joy remained hopeful, convinced that Seth would eventually turn things around. But that hope was soon shattered. Seth, ever the manipulator, began to show his true colors. He started seeing another woman while still living with Joy. He wasn't even trying to hide it. He would leave for hours at a time, ignoring Joy's calls, and when he came back, he would act like nothing was wrong. But the worst part came when he stole money from Joy's apartment, money she had worked so hard to earn. Without a second thought, Seth took what he could and disappeared, vanishing without a trace. Joy was absolutely devastated. The betrayal hit her harder than anything she had ever experienced before. The man she had loved, the person she had sacrificed so much for, had taken advantage of her in the worst way possible. She was left with nothing but a hollow, aching feeling in her chest. Unable to cope with the shock and the pain, Joy's mental state deteriorated rapidly. She became a shadow of the person she once was, unrecognizable even to herself. The weight of the betrayal, combined with the overwhelming sense of hopelessness, led her to a breaking point. She found it impossible to function, to get out of bed, to do anything at all. Eventually, Joy's family intervened. They saw the toll this situation had taken on her, and they knew something had to be done before it was too late. Joy was admitted to a specialized hospital to receive the care she needed. It was clear that she needed professional help to deal with what had happened, and her family hoped that with the right treatment, she could begin the long road to recovery. In the meantime, Seth, with his own life in ruins, disappeared from the picture. He had destroyed everything in his path, leaving behind a wake of broken promises and lost trust. The woman he had been seeing likely realized what he was all about when he took the money and ran, and that was the last anyone heard of him. Seth, always so confident and sure of himself, had ultimately burned every bridge he had. As for Joy, her recovery was slow, but she was in a place where she could start to heal. The road ahead wasn't easy, and there were many setbacks along the way. She had to work through feelings of deep betrayal and hurt, trying to rebuild her self-esteem piece by piece. It was a long and painful process, but eventually she began to find her footing again. The pain of what Seth had done would never completely disappear, but over time, Joy learned to reclaim her life. She rediscovered her strength, the strength that had once made her so independent and confident. She learned to trust herself again, and bit by bit started to rebuild the life she had once imagined. Though Seth's actions had shattered her, Joy ultimately emerged from the experience stronger than before. She learned valuable lessons along the way, not just about other people, but about herself. She discovered that her worth was not defined by others, and that she didn't need anyone's validation to feel whole. It was a painful journey, but it taught her the importance of self-love, of setting boundaries, and of never allowing anyone to take advantage of her again. In the end, Joy came out of this experience more self-aware and more resilient than she had ever been before. Though Seth had tried to break her, he had only managed to strengthen her resolve, and that, in itself, was a victory. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.